Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new, if you're not here, please smash that subscribe button. It helps the channel so much and it's free to do so. So in the last episode we are with Poppy and we're helping out the centres to find out about this moonstone.
It's beautiful.
So now we're continuing on from that quest.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Expelliarmus!
Getting rid of the practice, are we?
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Let's dive in now.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo!
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Yeah, that's true.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Leviosa!
Stalked Poppy.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Nice. Best thing to do.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down.
Yeah.
We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Because I think there's going to be some absolute...
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed High Wing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed High Wing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with High Wing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
We'll succeed then.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Well, thank you for trusting me.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Yeah,
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Okay. What quest do I have now? I wanted a little bit more if I was going to do that. Gear, anything decent, or just all to sell? Oh, it's just to sell, okay. Fast forward over here then and go speak to Sebastian. Because my logic is if I learn Avada Kedavra, it doesn't have to use it. Apart from one person, Ragnarok and Lockwood. Use against them, but everyone else not really. Not unless they annoy me, then yes, they will get it.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
What's going on?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
I'll take the blame.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Of course he's not. He's trying to save his sister, isn't he?
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
we're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the Great Room.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo!
Ah, it's those things, okay.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Repulsor! Bombarda! Confringo! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
Carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many Inferi are there?
Repulsor! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Repulsor!
I hate these things.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Where are you, Sebastian?
These Inferi seem far from controlled.
Confringo!
Wow.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cabalso. Bombarda. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Levioso. Accio.
I need to blow way up that ledge.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
No, it's not.
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
But two of you are
Wait.
I'm ending this now!
That relic was going to save Anne.
Incendium!
Why me?
Potato!
Leviosa.
Accio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Incendium! Now you've gone too far.
Confringo.
Potato!
Bombarda. Potato. Confringo.
Stupid.
Expelliarmus.
It had to be done. Levio! Incendium!
Confringo. Bombarda.
Levioso! Incendium!
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
Confringo!
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Now you've gone to... Glacier!
Stupido! Confringo! Protego!
Confringo!
Stupefy! Bombarda! Benito!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Mr. Talon! Stop! Depulso! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Now you've gone too far.
Leviosa! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Depulso! Sender! Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Bombarda!
Potato!
Depulso! Confringo!
Leviosa! Incendio!
Depulso!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
What have you just done, Sebastian?
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait!
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
No one should know that.
You
curse.
went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Sebastian. That's one area I need to look for. There's a little bit more over here to explore. Pretty much a little bit, a couple over here. Let's go Hogwarts. Might as well head back to Hogwarts and yeah. Maybe start the next trial, maybe for the next episode. The final trial. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It helps the channel so much and it's free to do so. Well, that's done. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all next time.